Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about new #1, the newest Marvel event that starts the new year, and that is, bear with me as I'm doing it on my computer, Monsters Unleashed issue #1. Now, it's a pretty cool cover. And the artwork is very key in this book, just for the reason being is that you're going to get a lot of monsters, you know, sized like Godzilla or King Kong or whatnot. So the art detail in this book, I feel, is very important, and you need a lot of detail in this. Cullen Bunn is the writer. Steve McNiven is the penciler in here. We got Jay Liston as the inker, David Carell as the actual color artist, and then we have VC's Travis Lehan is the letterer. As I scroll through this book, we get to see someone who is actually drawing an image here. And all of a sudden you notice that while someone is drawing, there's this meteor that comes crashing through the ground and it blows up all the buildings. And the next thing we wind up finding out is we see this big, gigantic, like, weird ass creature here. And so you can see that thing. So I love the detail that does go into this monster. Very weird, as it's got some crazy mouth and teeth, and it's just shooting out fireballs all over the place with it. So it's pretty cool. As I progress through this story, we get to see Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers, start off with this first battle. And we can see Thor, and we can see Captain America, Sam Wilson, as they're all doing battle in this issue to stop these creatures. So pretty much throughout this entire issue, that's what you see here, is them battling their monsters. And as the reader, you're trying to figure out, okay, now why are these creatures coming? Where are they coming from? Okay, and you're trying to think of what's going on. But in the meantime, while you're reading it, you're enjoying the battle that's happening between, you know, the heroes and whatnot. And you're finding out that all of these battles are taking place not just like in New York or wherever it's at, but they're taking place everywhere around the world. They're taking place in Italy, they're taking place all over the place. So now when you read this title, okay, you gotta think, okay, well, who's connected to this? Who would be connected to this book? And I was thinking Elsa Bloodstone would be connected to here because she's like the monster hunter and things like that. And sure enough, as I read it, she is in this issue. We also get to see Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl in this issue as they're exploring what's going on. And they feel that they need to actually find out what is happening, like what is, you know, why is this going on and whatnot. So that was cool to see their minds think and how to work together and whatnot. So like I said, you get to see Elsa Bloodstone as she's reading these you know, scriptures, and she's trying to find out what's going on. And then you get the revelation of how these monsters are coming. We wind up seeing this boy, his name is Kay, I think it is, or Key, and he has the power to actually draw, okay, and these monsters come alive. And this is so funny because my son is really into drawing right now, and he draws in a notebook, and he draws all these crazy creatures. And this is funny how this boy is drawing and all these things are coming to life. Everything that he draws comes to life. So you can see on this picture right here, he's drawing like this monster creature that has this big eyeball. And as soon as he draws it, what is it happens? You get to see that the eyeball monster comes alive. And then all of a sudden we get to see everyone doing battle here against the eyeball creature. So it's really cool. And, you know, the battles are neat, and it was a lot of that. But then you get to see the exploration of Elsa Bloodstone going into this temple as she's trying to find out what's going on and whatnot. And she goes through this temple, and she goes through these booby traps. So it reminds you of like an Indiana Jones adventure. So, and then by the time we wind up getting to the end of this issue, after we get the revelation of Elsa Bloodstone, we wind up seeing he winds up going outside, and he winds up meeting up with the creatures that he has drawn, and he has actually been given a warning by which looks like Fin Fang Foom. And that's basically how the issue winds up ending. So what did I think about this book? You know what? I didn't think it was horrible at all. I think maybe there was a lot of fighting, but I think that's what they really want you to see in this book. I think that they really want you to look at these monsters, have the heroes battle these monsters, have them feel overwhelmed, you know, just them going through this monster apocalypse. And then we get to see what's going on in the other side of this little boy is the one that's causing all of this chaos and mayhem. Now, how he got all his powers, we're not quite sure yet. It looks like Elsa Bloodstone's going to be the one that's figuring it out. And it looks like Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl are going to have a part in this as well. So this was actually a very enjoyable issue. It kind of surprised me, and I loved how it wasn't like this real alien invasion like I originally thought. It's through a little boy's creative mind, and I think that's really awesome, and it makes it original. So in the end, I'm going to continue reading this and seeing how this all develops, and I got to give this issue a 4 stars. I quite enjoyed it, and I suggest if you guys kind of wrote this one out, you might want to give this one a try. You might actually enjoy the read. So guys, now it's your turn in the comments below to tell me what you thought of this issue. Are you taking it too hard as a major Marvel event, or are you just looking at it as a just fun Marvel comic to read? So guys, again, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com. Don't forget to check out our live show each and every Tuesday night, 9:30, 10-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And fans, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spiderslayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.